Tax lien investing, the dirty truth. Can you make money with tax liens? This video will be the pros and cons of tax lien investing, and you can decide for yourself if this is an endeavor you want to go on. We all remember those late night infomercials, you know, the people like, I got this $400,000 house for just $600. And that was false advertising. The tax lien business has been around for over 200 years. It is one of the oldest businesses in the US. As long as there are governments wanting taxes, the tax lien business is not going anywhere. It can be an amazing way to make a safe, secure, predictable income, secured by real estate, backed by collateral. You can earn 18, sometimes as high as 36% interest with tax liens. And the cool thing, well, the worst case is if they don't pay their taxes back with the interest, you get to take the property, which means you can get a massive home run. So this is gonna be a quick video, under 6-7 minutes at the most. And I just want to talk about some pros and cons of tax lien investing to educate yourself if this is a business you want to go into. It's not for everybody, but it can make a lot of people a lot of money if they stick to it. So what are the risks of tax lien investing? One of the big risks is you don't know what you're doing. You buy a tax lien on some like junk property in the middle of the desert in Arizona. You can't do anything with it. You spend your money, you lose your money. A lot of people don't educate themselves on tax lien investing. So what is a tax lien again? Remember, half of the states are a tax lien state. And in the tax lien state, basically what happens is the government says, hey, to the homeowner, pay your taxes. Homeowner doesn't pay their taxes. So what they do is they open it up to an auction like you or me. They allow an investor like yourself or me to come in and pay that person's taxes on their behalf. So we pay the government. The government then handles all the paperwork. The government basically works like your personal assistant and does everything for you, which is super cool. Your tax dollars, they're like your employee, and away you go. So 95% of the time, tax liens will redeem and pay you an interest rate, sometimes 8, 10, 16, 36% in some places. Very awesome, very cool. With that, you know, the next thing that happens is if they don't pay you back, your money is secured by the real estate, by collateral. This is why it's such a great investment tool, is when you go and buy crypto, stocks, or bonds, you don't control anything. And what do banks want when they lend money? They want collateral. And here's a shocker. You're probably already a tax lien investor and you don't even know it. Because guess who is the largest investor of tax lien certificates? That is the banks. Banks are paying you nothing, taking the money you have on deposit and buying tax liens, getting an epic interest rate. Then when the tax lien doesn't redeem, the bank forecloses and makes even more money and pays you even less, charges you more fees. So this should make you mad. You can take your money and start doing it. So what are the cons of tax lien investing? Another thing is, unless you have, you know, $30,000 to $50,000 that you're okay tying up for 1 to 3 years, then you probably don't want to do it because the tax lien takes time. So if you want more of a passive, hands-off approach, tax liens are going to be the way to go. They're going to click off that interest rate, and because 1 in 20 won't redeem, you'll get a massive home run. However, if say you only have, 10, 20 grand, start with tax deeds. Start flipping tax deeds, build your way up, and then get into tax liens. One of the biggest things I see is people like, oh, I have 2 grand. What type of tax lien should I buy? I'm like, don't buy tax liens. Go to tax deed states. And remember, below this video is the Tax Lien and Deed national directories. All you got to do is call them up and find out when the tax sale is happening, and away we go. So from here, this is all below for free in the description. Once again, it's Dustin Hahn here. We are the #1 channel on Tax Liens and Deeds on YouTube, 3,600 videos and counting, very cool. And we always give away this free mini course in the description below for people who want to get started, which is a lot of fun. So that is below. Back to the tax deeds, back to the liens. New Jersey, not our favorite place. If you're in New Jersey, I don't recommend it. They do weird auctions there and people bid on a premium. They'll bid down to 0% interest and bid above. I would avoid New Jersey for tax liens. Good tax lien markets could be like Arizona, Alabama is pretty good. Colorado's now doing tax liens. Montana has some good tax liens as well. Over-the-counter tax liens are awesome. There are tax liens sitting in places like Arizona and Alabama. You can go buy them and get full interest literally from day right out of the gate, which is very awesome. And if they've been sitting there for 2-3 years, you can start foreclosing on them right away, which is super, super awesome. So you need to figure out which camp you're in as far as how much money you have set aside. Okay, great. If you have, say, anything less than 30 grand, start with tax deeds, then move into tax liens. If you want more of a hands-off approach, tax liens can be the way to go. The cons of tax liens, people don't do their research. They don't watch the videos or read this book, and then from there, they buy junk in the middle of nowhere and it's garbage. So you have to do your research. Now it's time to do your research. You can check out some of the videos on this channel. What I would recommend though is just call the tax lien states, find out when the sale is, and take action. There's tons of these online. We have the book below that'll show you. It is totally free. You can download it. It's in the description. It'll walk you through it step by step to avoid the junk and capitalize on the good stuff. And if you like this, thumbs up. We go live every Tuesday, Thursday. Let's have fun. Let's make some money with real estate, tax liens and deeds. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.